Ain't no way, ain't no how. I'ma let somebody come and shut me down. Hold my own, I'ma stand my ground. I'ma rep my city and salute my town. Said ain't no way, ain't no how. I'ma let somebody come and shut me down. I'ma hold my own, I'ma stand my ground. And I'm ready for whatever, and I still stand proud. Ain't no.
Cue the electronic music, because I don't know how the hell to do their theme song by myself. I don't know how to do it, but
I can tell you this. Give me a tag. Give me a tag.
oh man, I was just gonna say they're living legends.
Which you'll be right.
Yeah, they are. 7-star FTR.
The greatest 3-match series in the history of wrestling.
Oh man, it was beautiful. But as most of y'all know, and the reason you kicked on this video, we are talking about 7-star, the tag team, the one and only, the Revival. No, I'm just kidding. We're talking about, well, technically we're not kidding, but we're talking about FTR.
And at this point, it could be.
oh man.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Well, thank you all for tuning in. This is the B&B Show. As always, Professor Bear and me, the Blade. FTR most recently just returned at AEW's Revolution pay-per-view after the Guns won the championship and were like, we're the best. And then FTR basically came out. Dax somehow busted his face open in a matter of literally 2-3 seconds. I didn't even see it. All I saw was him come out. They fought for a second. He turns to the camera and his whole nose is just busted. It seriously seemed like when he slid under the ring, he hit his face on the ring or something. Because I was like, what just happened? But yeah, they just returned because the Guns said that they were the best. Oh, you're wrong. And FTR proved so. FTR is back in AEW, or are they? So there's been a lot of stuff going out with FTR. Basically, it's been all over social media. If you're a wrestling fan, I know you've seen something about it because they've been tweeting and people have been talking about, or even on Dax's podcast, what's going to happen, where they're going to go, their contracts, this and that. Nothing has been confirmed yet, but there was a tweet that came out a couple of days ago now that said that Dax got off the phone with Cash and they talked to each other, and it is confirmed where they are going. They've been thinking about it for a long time, and I believe they said that they would say it in April, I believe.
Yeah, right. A couple of weeks after with the contracts, they would let all the fans know.
Yeah, about mid-April, towards the end of April. So nobody really knows where they're going to go yet except them. Honestly, I think they're staying right where they are. I don't think they're going anywhere. A lot of people think they're going to WWE. I just can't see it. I think they're pretty good where they are. And they do a lot where they are, with all the huge little independent places they've been winning titles at. I think they're fine where they are.
I have to agree with you. I think and I go back to thinking like everything else is a business, and their business is like Dak says all the time, is taking care of their family.
Yep.
And you won't, if you're in the business, you're in the business for a few things. And the main thing is money. So who can offer the most money? And the most money, time with your family and different things. For me, I think to just make that legacy even stronger, stand with AEW. You have so many different promotions you can wrestle at and keep making that legacy stronger. And just to be honest, WWE's tag teams division sucks. I mean, and that's no disrespect to the guys who are there trying to do their thing, and dang sure there's no disrespect to the Usos, because the Usos, when they get into a ring with a tag team, you are gonna see money. They do the thing, but
it takes more than one tag team to have a good division.
exactly,
You can't
and
one tag team, and that's the thing about AEW. They got some pretty stacked teams. I mean, and I think in the past they've had better teams, but I think in AEW starting to build them back up again. So they're looking pretty good. And like you said, FTR has just so many places they could go. I mean, Ring of Honor, the weekly show is now coming back up. So why not put FTR over there for a couple episodes just to have like a little nice appearance? I mean, it's FTR.
New Japan. I mean, they're AAA. And personally, one things I know both of the guys want to do, just to act to submit to their legacy. And personally, I would love to see
I know.
them win the Crockett Cup.
Yeah.
I would come out my pocket if I could get a ticket. I wouldn't care where it was. I would try my best to get a ticket to go see that.
Man, that would be something. And it just seems like with AEW, with WWE, it just seems like there's not. Yeah, WWE is a big mainstream promotion, but it seems like there's not a lot of freedom, with what they can do. And I do think AEW is the best place for them legacy wise, but in their heads, WWE may be offering a lot more. So it may be the better place for them and their families. But for their legacy and who they are, AEW 100%, because of all the different places, everything they can do, the show Ring of Honor just coming back up. Their feud that literally when they came out with Revolution, I mean, come on, go face the Guns, man. Go face the Acclaimed. I mean,
yeah, they got to get that win back.
Like, come on, man. I want to see this. But and the problem is, if they came back to WWE, I just have that bad taste in my mouth of the Revival, and they debuted strong. Okay, the Revival debuted hard, good, but after that, it just seems like they were almost nobodies. And they won belts, but other than that, man,
they went out their way to make them jokes, and that's what really ticked me off. It's like, come on, man. And even when they had moments where it looked like they were about to ride, like when they were teamed up with Randy Orton, I was so looking for that, and they just dropped him like, yeah, they're not gonna sell. And it's like, wow.
Yeah, and that's exactly what I'm saying. It's I feel like WWE just yes, don't get me wrong. The dream match is FTR and the Usos. I mean, that is the dream match. I mean, imagine that match. I mean, that would be, oh my gosh. I mean, that's a big match. But after that, what happens?
The only other team you got, to be truthful, is the OC, which I would love to see that. But like you said, after that, who you got? And they were running in the ground. The Street Profits take on FTR for the 1800th time.
Well, and not just that, with OC, that makes sure if they even come back. I mean, the OC, we got to wait till they even come back because they're not going to be there until AJ Styles comes back because they don't have a reason to be there.
Which is silly. They're one of the best tag teams in the world, and you leave them sitting on the sideline.
Exactly, and it's stupid. I don't know why they're not taking advantage of them because, like you said, the WWE needs it bad. But yeah, I mean, after that, FTR, who are they going to face? I mean, Yeah, RK Bro may come back in the future, but I don't know if they'll come back. And if they do come back,
Uh,
if they come back, I doubt they'll be RK Bro.
Listen, I'm about to tick a lot of people off. RK Bro was so effing overrated. Overrated. The only reason they liked him was because Riddle and his catchphrases, and you could tell Randy was having fun. As far as a tag team, man, give me Omos and AJ.
Oh gosh.
So if that doesn't tell you how much I think about RK Bro, nothing else will.
Well, here come the comments are flooding in as but yeah, FTR. I hope they stay with AEW. They just have, I feel like, more freedom, more things to do, more teams to fight, more belts to go after. And I just, like I said, I have that bad taste of WWE in my mouth, and I'd like to see FTR. I'd like to see FTR in Impact, honestly, again.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that would be lovely. Let them, man, that cross promotion.
Yeah, I'd really love to see them in Impact. I'd love to see them fight at the upcoming Forbidden Door. Um, and the possibilities are honestly endless if they stay with AEW. I mean, and that's just the easy way to put it. But like I said, they could be thinking something completely different because maybe WWE offered them something that they just cannot, they can't pass up. And we may be seeing them on WWE very soon. We never know.
Yeah, and the big thing for me, no matter where they go, I'm definitely going to be watching, and I'm definitely going to
Oh
be
yeah.
rooting for them.
Oh yeah.
They're
No matter what.
they're they are too much. They're too old school of a wrestling team. They they bring back the excitement for me of the Rock and Roll Express, the Midnight Express, the British Bulldogs, just the 80s mentality of a real tag team. And that's why I love them. They're just, they can go so many different styles. Even though they don't like to, they're not the big flippers, they'll break out something.
Yeah. And it's like they've done so much in their careers. So many titles they've won. Like you said, probably one of the best tag team feuds ever with them and the Briscoes with their 3 matches, which was just phenomenal. And with their last one being just insane, the double dog collar match from December in Arlington. And man, I just I just keep going back to it. There's so much they could do in AEW. But I'm sure soon we'll find out. They said they have already made their decision. And like you said, wherever they go, I will be watching them because of who they are. They're too good. And if they do go to WWE, I'm all there for it for them and the Usos because that's the
Oh,
dream
yeah.
match. Because that's the dream match. It's just after the dream match, then what? Because
Yeah.
you can only do that match so many times, and then it's just like, all right, well. But FTR, one of the greatest. Some argue that they are the greatest tag team ever. And honestly, I think they were robbed out of first place at the PWI this year. I think they should have been first place. I like the Usos a lot, but I think Usos should have been number 2, and I think FTR should have been number 1.
Yeah.
I just that one hurts, man.
Man, any of the top 3 I could have took, and
Oh yeah,
and the only reason why, and I'm just going to be truthful, the only reason why I think FTR was robbed because they didn't have just one major tag team title. They had three on. You name another tag team that has done that.
that's what I'm saying. They literally every time they came out, they had one belt, one belt, and then they have their other belt across their waist, and that's oh my gosh, dude, that is just so clean, man. They made it look so good, and yeah, every time their music hits, everybody pops. I pop. It's because it's who they are. It's FTR, living legend, 7-star. But like I said, what are your thoughts on FTR? Tell us in the comments. What else do you want us to talk about? Say it in the comments as well. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk about anything, any promotion, any character, any gimmick, anything goes. Just let us know in the comments. Make sure you share, and we'll see you next time.
I came from the UK. I can't and won't be stopped.
Come on, there you go. Get out there. Get out there. Get out!
And I will never give you a contract.
I tell you what, if you're gonna start off, you want to start off with one of the big guys. And to prove yourself, you want to knock them out.
This is the Wrestling Society Network.